Okay.
Here we go. We're gonna go and interrogate Vae Victus to see if it's true that he caused this or not. I'm gonna lean on the side of caution and say that he might have had good intentions, but that doesn't mean that his actions were ultimately good in the end. But we'll see. So I've got a 350 bounty. And wait there. I have to remember. I need to put contraband on the ship. Look at all this shit we've stole. So we've got 2 Xenowarfare tech. They're in storage. Right, tell you what we could do.
Starships fly there like comets.
We might have to quickly...
Carrying
Actually, let me try something. I don't think you get stopped unless your bounty's over 500. So we can go straight to Alpha Centauri. Yes. Let's give it a shot. We might get stopped. We might get all of our stolen stuff stolen. Stolen stuff stolen.
You are entering
I'll copy
United
down
Colony
too.
space.
You know how you lose things. I still don't know how you lost
Chance
that
to
picture of
evade
Nibbles
scan
the
0.
comet-eating bunny.
Bro. Maybe I've got another item in my inventory. Chance to evade scan 0. That's not right. I might have missed something. Doesn't look as if we're getting stuff for the wanted though.
Starships fly there like comets. Carry.
Miscellaneous. There needs to be a tab. Nah, we don't, lads. Look, there's nothing in our inventory that's going to cause us to fail that.
Bring us home.
That scan.
Not bad. Hey, will you write it down so I can carry a copy with me?
I'll copy down too.
Or does it mean
You know
that
how you lose things.
the scan is because I'm wanted?
Still don't
Bounty,
know
right?
how
Okay,
you lost that picture.
fine. What we're going to do instead is we're going to go to Aquila City. We need to get rid of this bounty before we go back into UC space. Now, Aquila City is in Cheyenne. Yep. If this says 0% chance to evade the scan, something's bugged.
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband.
Bro. There's no lads. Aurora. So why does Aurora not show up in miscellaneous? Because it's a usable item. Fucking dog shit. Lads. There's so many quality of life improvements this game needs. It's ridiculous. Did you... Yeah, I thought about... did I drop something? But it's the Aurora that I picked up. It goes in your consumables tab. There needs to be a contraband tab. If they're going to make such a big deal that you can smuggle things in this game, which I do enjoy doing, there needs to be a tab that just shows you contraband. Right, at least we figured it out. Aurora. Now that makes sense, because the second time I got caught in the game with contraband and I couldn't figure out what it was or where it was, it would have been Aurora. At least we figured it out. It's only taken us 40 hours. It's only taken us 40 hours. But at least we figured it out. It'll be an aid. There we go. 2 stacks of Aurora. Any more? No. Happy days. Quick save. Let's go. We'll pass this scan. We can go directly there. UC Alpha Centauri. Or if you have too much contraband, it goes over your shield. Oh, that might be it. There we go. 89% chance to scan.
You know how you lose things. I still don't know how you lost that picture of Nibbles the comet-eating bunny.
as a known criminal. Respond immediately, or we will be forced to open fire.
Got a better idea, mate. We're going to Aquila City. We need to get rid of this bounty. We're going to boost out of here. It'll be like you didn't even see us. I'm like the Michael Jackson of space travel. Watch this. Boost, 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 boost! Sayonara! She gone! I love how you can just boost out of space. It's so good. Right.
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband and
Who the hell
you'll
is
be
this?
on your way.
Galbank.
Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Who the hell's a Galbank Stormisher?
I'm gonna light you up.
Well, you're not.
I hope they didn't need that grab drive.
Oh shit. Oh my god, what's going on? What is going on? Lads, what's going on in this game? I've got no idea what's happening. Who the hell's Gal? I know Galbank's the bank. Are they trying to seize my assets? Or do you think it's because we boost... Oh, okay.
Carrying.
So if you get
home.
sussed by UC and then boost out of star space,
Hey, will you write it
then
down
the
so I
Free
can
Star
carry it
Collective are after you. Don't make no sense, dog. I would just get caught. I would just pay the fine. But I got so much stolen shit on me, I'm not about to let it go. Jesus Christ, I just want to interrogate this guy.
I'll copy down too.
Approaching ship.
You
You've
know how
entered
you use
Freestar
things.
Collective Space.
I still
Maintain
don't
your
know how you
current
lost
course while
that
we
picture
scan
of
for
Nibbles the
contraband.
comet-eating bunny.
That's how they collect their monthly
And
banking
that's it.
fees.
Enjoy.
True. Right, we've successfully landed on Aquila City. Happy days. We can go to the terminal, pay our bounty off, and then we can continue the quest. At least we've learned a few things. I'm happy this happened. We've learned that Aurora is not in your miscellaneous. It's like that here in Canada anyway. Oh, yeah, I think wherever the banks are involved, that's what they do. Seize assets. Give people loans that they can't afford. Actually, then again, the UK did put things in place to stop that from happening.
Avoid the stretch.
But it doesn't mean that doesn't happen. Make people take out ridiculous loans then foreclose. Right, what are we doing? Pay off a bounty. The terminal's in here. Self-service. Self-service bounty, that's hilarious. That'll do. Thank you very much. Yep. Now. You see.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Alright.
Here we go. Speak to Vae Victus. See, this is wrong as well. It always tells us to go there, when it would probably be faster if we actually traveled to the lodge, because the embassies aren't that far from there. But we can fast travel to the Mass District. I'm pretty sure it's close to there. Vae Victus. Maybe. Yeah, it's within Mass, isn't it?
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi, looking for you.
Be interesting to see how this quest pans out.
Authorized personnel only. Friend has to stay here.
Out of curiosity, we've got one skill point to spend. I was wondering if we did.
Well,
I need answers.
When I heard you and Hadrian were headed for Londinian of all places, I presumed you must be onto something big. Did you find what you were looking for?
Don't play dumb. We know you're behind the attacks on New Atlantis and Tau Ceti.
Now, what in the heavens would make you claim something as ludicrous as that?
We recovered a recording, an invisible weapon. You were talking about Terrormorphs.
Did you? Well, I don't know what you think you heard on this recording, but I sincerely hope you didn't come to the wrong conclusions. After all, given the Cabinet's current state of anxiety, they might misinterpret such a discovery to mean I could have been involved with the attacks.
Were you?
Perhaps I can convince you to keep this among us.
Listen, I've got no plans to tell anyone. I just want to know the truth.
You want to hear the words, then? I did it. The Terrormorph attacks on Tau Ceti, New Atlantis, my doing.
Well, you're getting killed.
Years of coordination between my associate and I, figuring out how to deploy the Lazarus plant's pollen outside of Londinian, learning to synthesize it, use it as a weapon. Now, being as clever as you are, I'm sure you have thoughts on why I might do such a thing.
I mean, I'm not particularly bothered why you did it. To work on something this long, it does seem personal.
You can be more right. The attacks were a correction. When I discovered the plant, I did consider handing over what I'd found, but we were at war. And I couldn't risk information that dangerous falling into the wrong hands. So I ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport, fixing two problems at once. Halting the spread of the city's Terrormorph outbreak, and sealing away knowledge of the plant's potential.
To me, no, my ship can only do 25 light years. I'm just off. Is there a reason for that? Is there something good that we can jump to at 27 light years? You said it took you years to use the plant outside of Londinian. You killed them for nothing.
Simple to say now, but with the outbreak raging from a barely understood source, the moment demanded quick action. So I did what was required. I removed the dangerous variable from an already catastrophic war. But then, as the war ended, my trial, my execution, I made a decision. After all, I'd given everything for the colonies. My life as I knew it included. And what did I get in return? Was there any effort by the UC to protect my legacy? My daughter's legacy? No. We were sacrificed when all we did was serve. So I kept what I'd learned and arranged the attacks to set things right again. My daughter, she becomes a hero. I become a trusted advisor, having found Kaiser, the research team, and cement my new position of influence when I hand them the name of the person responsible for the attack on New Atlantis. The dear departed Dr. Reginald Orlays, the associate who aided me all these years, and whom I always slated to take the fall. What luck he was stopped dead before he could hurt anyone else. His decades on the run brought to an end by another unlikely hero. You.
This reminds me of the... It's not the same. But what's that Gerard Butler film where he's in jail, but he manages to cause loads of carnage because he can get out? It's so good. What a movie. Yeah, this guy's a cockroach. So he did do it. So you murdered UC citizens because of some slight against your honor. You're sick.
There are no heroes without a villain. I simply arranged the opportunity for us to overcome one and become the other. And we all benefited. It's why I had our years ago. I went to great lengths to ensure your and Hadrian's success. And look at the results. I know for a fact the Cabinet's planning to honor both you and Hadrian once this is all done. Isn't that preferable to languishing away in obscurity? Running jobs on the tail end of nowhere for the Vanguard?
Inside man,
With only
that's
the
it, Jeremy.
vague hopes of perhaps earning the right to buy a home in the well someday.
Mate, you're going nowhere. They'd be honoring me for cleaning up your messes.
You're being honored only because I arranged the situations where it could happen. Be grateful. And let's not forget the importance of our actual endgame. Eliminating the Terrormorphs. Securing knowledge of the Lazarus plant. What we've set in motion is going to protect thousands, maybe millions of lives. I'm simply requesting one more life be protected. Mine.
Nah, not gonna
I've
happen.
already sent along the evidence of Orleza's role in the attacks to the Cabinet, leaving out my own involvement. All I ask is that you confirm as much to the Cabinet. Tell them that it was Orlez and Orlez alone. After all, I do still have a long list of threats to the UC. This needn't be the end of our good works together.
Nah, I think your game is over, mate. If I do this, what am I going to get out of it? Nah. I hope you enjoy this talk, because once I tell the Cabinet, it'll probably be your last.
That is a pity, Captain. But I'm in no position to negotiate. Though we needn't be enemies, you and I.
Enemies,
Just think about the opportunity I've provided here.
you are nothing.
There are more on the horizon. If you do the right thing.
Nah, I think that his guy's days are numbered. He's a cockroach. I was honestly willing to give him the benefit of the doubt. I thought he might have done it for some greater reason. It was nothing. It was all self-serving.
Your friend has to stay here.
Come on then. Let's go and deliver our... Well, we will not be delivering anything from the toilet. well, we deliver certain things in the toilet, but not the message about this guy. Yeah, Inside Man, Jeremy. What a movie. It's so good. So her office is around there.
Perfect timing. We just got in. So on our end, good news. The Microbe and the Asylees are both as effective against heat leeches as they are against Terrormorphs.
Means either plan should work for clearing those critters off our worlds.
Considering what the Lazarus plant is capable of, I don't think we can deal with those things fast enough. I already sent along info to the Cabinet to get them up to speed. So what about your end? Did you find anything? Did my father tell you what he knew about the Lazarus plant?
He did. He confessed. He organized the attacks from his cell.
I knew it. The second I heard that recording, I knew. Why? Did he say why he did it?
I'm not going to tell her about this because that might give her doubts. It's not worth recounting the man's sick mind.
Probably a good approach. I'm sure the UC interrogators will be able to get to the bottom of it.
Agreed. Let someone else deal with him. Worrying about his motives will get us nowhere. His actions are all that matter.
Well, once we inform the Cabinet, they can ensure he won't be able to do anything like this ever again.
Good. He deserves punishment.
Exactly. Bring justice to everyone he's hurt. So I guess that gives us our final answer. Nothing left to do but head in and see what the Cabinet thinks of it all.
Come on then, Hadrian.
Unless there was more to discuss.
I don't think
This
there
might
is.
be our last opportunity to talk things through before the Cabinet weighs in on a decision regarding the Terrormorphs.
I think we're good.
And here we go.
Yeah, I know she said, oh yes, both methods are good. I've got my doubts. I think the biological weapon is the best, because I don't think sending a bloody armored giraffe to tackle some leeches is going to do well. I just don't think that's a viable option.
Welcome back, all of you. I wish we were meeting under better circumstances. But according to Hadrian's report and the second one I just received, it seems the Terrormorph attack on New Atlantis was no random occurrence, but a planned strike. Is what I'm reading here true?
It is. It was a deliberate attack. But don't you worry, we found the culprit.
The second report claims to know the perpetrator as well. Did Reginald Orlays actually commit these attacks, Captain?
Orlays?
The report isn't the whole truth. Orlays helped, but Vae Victus organized the attackers.
It's true, ma'am. I heard the recording myself. My father figured out how to use terrormorphs as weapons.
He did what?
That's impossible. He doesn't have the kind of access to...
Clearly, he made his own access, Chief Sarkin. Madam President, I have been saying for years that not dealing with that man was going to end in tragedy.
Enough! I hope everyone here understands that what has just been shared is a state secret of the highest order. This information does not leave this room. Now, that's quite the accusation you're leveling, considering Francois Sinon has not left containment for the better part of 2 decades. You have evidence to back this up?
All right here.
It just transformed. A Terrormorph out of thin air. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe.
Heavens help us. Is that actually him?
I'd know that voice anywhere. That's Francois.
He knew they could do this, and said nothing.
He's a sociopath. Plain and simple, ma'am.
Officer, please collect that recording.
Yes, ma'am. Begging your pardon, Captain.
We'll, of course, be launching a full investigation into how this could have happened. Though I have little doubt the Admiral will be quick to share all he knows on the subject once confronted with that recording. Chief Yassine, can you send one of your interrogators to have a little chat with the Admiral?
I'll issue the order immediately.
Good. Combined with everything else you all have uncovered. Well, I don't think the United Colonies can thank you enough. We failed the people of the colonies by not dealing with Vae Victus sooner. I intend to rectify that mistake immediately.
This could be a good option, actually. Because if he's still got information regarding other threats, but then again, what if he does something else again? Nah. Good. The world will be better without him in it.
I'm inclined to agree, Captain. Now, with our villain unmasked, we can attend to the other matters at hand. With the threads you've brought together here, the Lazarus plant, the attacks, the heat leeches. The 3 of you have likely spared thousands of lives. But it now falls to the Cabinet to ensure this can never happen again. As such, the Cabinet will be securing the Lazarus plant on Londinian. All materials related to the plant will be classified to ensure no one else learns its true nature.
A sound decision, Madam President.
Securing the plant isn't enough. It should be wiped out.
We're already discussing the elimination of one species, Captain. Explain to me why you wish to eliminate another.
Safety. It's hard for anyone to commit new attacks with the plant if we erase any trace of it. Destroying it and asking the Freestar Collective for help proves the UC has no ill intentions.
They are ultimately threatened as much as the United Colonies. To share what you know and what can be done to make us all safer can only foster good relations.
That is an idea with some merit to it. Decrease the likelihood of anything like this occurring again, and further relations between our two factions.
2 birds with a single stone. Very well. We'll include the collective in the removal process.
Good.
Thank you for the suggestion, Captain. So then, to our final topic. The Cabinet has agreed to implement a plan that will deal with the Terrormorph, and now also Heat Leech presence on human worlds. In fact, we've already begun enacting measures to check all UC ports and settlements for undiscovered nests. But we all understand this is only a partial solution. The project we're embarking on will be a long and difficult one. So our first step must be deciding how exactly this all will be handled.
Madam President, this microbe is clearly too much of a risk. The Aseles are the safer approach.
Nah.
To someone with limited knowledge of biology, perhaps. The technology behind the microbe is solved science, Madam President. It isn't dangerous. Using it to wipe out the Terrormorphs would be the quickest path to protecting humanity.
And fast results always lead to the best outcomes, don't they?
As you can see, there remains debate among the Cabinet. We were hoping your group might issue a recommendation. Major?
We've had a few discussions, but our group is similarly split. Only the Captain has yet to weigh in.
I see. Captain, I know this may not be your area of expertise, but we'd like to know your take on the matter.
Yeah, the only option is they need to be wiped out quickly with the microbe. And because it specifically targets their DNA, it's going to be a lot more effective than deploying it just a creature to hunt them. That's not going to solve anything.
Glad to see someone's not afraid of a little applied genetics. The Science Division is in full agreement.
Let us hope this Science Division truly knows what they are doing.
Grand threats merit grand actions, and grand actions are precisely what our group does.
Order, please. And Major Sinan? Dr. Walker, you'd find this acceptable?
We trust the Captain's judgment.
Then the matter is settled. We'll begin the process immediately. Today marks day 1 for the United Colonies Terrormorph Management Division, making you 3 the founding members of the TMD.
Me?
As befits such a group, the Cabinet wanted to display its gratitude. Today, we will be adding 3 new Class 1 citizens to our ranks.
Yeah.
Class 1? For the 3 of us? Are you joking?
What he means to say is, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Madam President.
You all have earned it. Now, there's much to be done. Major Sinan, Dr. Walker, I hope you 2 are willing to continue your efforts spearheading the TMD's research on Mars.
We'd be honored, ma'am.
As for you, Captain, the Vanguard will be providing much of the on-the-ground support for the TMD. As a member of both the Vanguard and the TMD, I believe you'll have your pick of duties.
Really?
Speak to your commander. Tuala, if I recall correctly. He should be able to provide you with assignments going forward, plus help you collect the benefits that come with being named Class 1.
I'm all about benefits.
On behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our sincerest gratitude. This meeting is adjourned.
Yeah, right. Wait, what we getting? Unlimited KFC. Do we get unlimited KFC card?
It's some kind of celestial being.
That's the only benefit I need. Yeah, why is Andrea? I like Andrea, but this mission, she's been a bit of a moron. She dislikes a lot of things. She needs to get with the program. Right, come on, I'm about to go and collect my benefits. Wow, this questline is just bursts of action separated by the most boring stage play ever. Agreed, Jeremy. Tell you what, I appreciate when things are voice acted. I do like it.
One day, I'm gonna leave New
But when
Atlantis
things
for
are
good.
voice acted in a really slow and monotone way, it's just like that. The talking bits of this quest line weren't engaging to me. I just felt like I was just waiting to say it should have been more concise. Like I could have just went up there and went, Mom, you need to gas all these creatures, you need to execute that guy, and then bish bash bosh, we're done. Give me my citizenship, give me my bitches, give me my money, give me my unlimited KFC card, and we're done. Give me mad loot as well. But it just, yeah. One thing I will say, the dialogue in this game is very slow and boring. It's the worst part about it, which is strange, because in Bethesda games, Fallout, Skyrim, I remember, obviously it's been a while since I played them, I remember loving that part. Hold on. Go to Indom 2. Huh? This isn't the quest. This is the main quest. How do I collect my bruh? Benefits? Benefits? How do I collect my class 1 benefits? There's no map marker for it. Starfield. Class 1 benefits. Collect how? Activities. Under your activities tab, apparently. Speak to Commander Twal. See. Lads, can I ask you a question? Serious question. What's the point in having an activities tab? Just put it under the quest tab. I don't see the point of that. Right. Captain Twala. She's probably where we just came from. I would bet money on it. I don't even know who Twala is.
Everything good? We're here to help.
Oh, Jesus. It's exactly where we came from. Imagine ending the quest but not giving you the last point of map marker to actually collect your rewards. Oh, Jesus Christ. I hate this subway station. They need to redesign this. I hate that it's underneath the thing, so I have to walk up this ramp. Oh, so that's how you get into the subway station. Ah, there's a ramp down. At least we finally figured it out. It's only taken, what, 40 hours? Because normally I come this way, and then I'm like, how the hell do I get inside? There's a ramp there. Okay. Funny thing is, also this is Twala. Okay.
Well, I've got to say, this is a first. I've never had a Class 1 citizen in my ranks before. Congratulations, Captain.
Thank you, Commander. It's an honor.
No need to thank me. You brought this all on yourself. I've already gone ahead and processed your Class 1 benefits. All UC goods and services should now have a thanks for protecting the colonies discount.
Ah.
And the credits should be in your account now.
How much?
300,000. Penthouse, you'll have to pay a visit to the Aphelion Realty office. They should be able to grant you access.
Penthouse. 12 grand. I've just saved humanity itself. And you insult me with 12 grand. I suppose he gave us a penthouse. I'll let him off. I'd rather drink engine oil than live in New Atlantis. Where's the realty office?
Just out the front door and across the plaza, by the embassies. Look for the Aphelion sign.
Aphelion. That's generous. Thank you very much.
Higher-ups wanted to make sure you know how much they appreciate what you've done. But with all that squared, it's time to get you a new assignment.
Easy
There
now.
are your standard Vanguard missions, putting those pilot skills to use defending UC space. Or you could help the TMD in cleaning up Terrormorphs.
Ah.
Oh, and I got a request from Dr. Walker. Wanted your help collecting biological samples to keep an eye out for any, new alien threats on the horizon. Any of those missions call to you?
Well, definitely not the fetch quest ones. Terrormorphs are pretty boring to fight. Vanguard missions are the best. I like flying.
Suppose that's true. Well, we can remedy that right now. Transferring that to you. Done. Report says ships at these coordinates fired on United Colonies craft. You're cleared to use lethal force if necessary.
Oh, we like lethal force.
Notes mention a spacer presence in that sector.
That's okay, mate. I got it. I got it. Kill things. I got this. Right. Realty office. That's the clinic. Funny thing is, I've seen this realty office. That's it there. Yo, we got a penthouse. They appreciate what you've done up to about 1/3 the cost of a gun. True, Jeremy. They did not even give me enough credits for me to afford a gun to help protect the colonies. This isn't even the right place, is it? Oh no, Athelion Realty. Oh, she's there.
I'm always ready to make a deal.
I've got a free penthouse, baby.
Well, if it isn't the United Colony's newest Class 1 citizen, you've made quite a name for yourself in New Atlantis. In fact, the higher-ups want to thank you for your dedicated service by giving you one of the nicest pieces of real estate in the city.
Yeah.
It's a premium penthouse at the top of Mercury Tower. Best location in New Atlantis, in my professional opinion.
What do you say? It'll just take a second to get you registered as the owner.
Get it done.
Great. You're in for a real treat. It's one of my favorite apartments in the city.
She's trying to sell me an apartment I already
set.
own.
Your new home's located in Mercury Tower in the residential district. You'll love the place. It has a gorgeous floor plan and an unbeatable view of the city. Now that you're an owner, I'm sure I'll be seeing you around town.
Building materials out of the cargo hold. Mercury. Visit your... Oh, shit. Speak to Percival. Bro, I don't know who any of these people are. Oh, Percival's that... Percival's the guy from that last quest. Like, come on now. What? At least give me why I want to speak to him. He's in Mast, isn't he? We'll go and speak to Percival, find out what he wants. And then we'll go and check out my new apartment. This better be the tits. This better have 360-degree panoramic views and a quick dial on the telephone for some whores.
Informed us of your new status. Congratulations on making Class 1.
Percival. I don't even know who Percival is. Right, forget Percival. I thought he was in Mast. He's not. He's in the train. Where's my penthouse, baby? Residential district. Trying to send me there as well. Jesus Christ. Commercial. The West End. We'll just take the train. I've got no idea where I'm going. I don't know if this is a controversial opinion or not. I hate New Atlantis. It's the worst city in the game. I hate it. I hate it with a burning passion. It's so hard to navigate. I hope it has a balcony to jetpack. Oh, Jeremy, yes. It needs to have a balcony so we can rocket man off the side.
Just one quiet day.
Okay, so the penthouse is there. Where's Percy? Ooh, watch this. Every time you... It might just be me. I'll hold what I was about to say. Speak to Percy.
Much to ask for?
Fuck that guy. A quest log should always say, regardless if it's got a waypoint or not, speak to Percival at boom. So you can go, he's at boom, I'll just go there the way I know. Instead of having to follow a waypoint to a fucking train station, to an airplane flight, to an underground submarine destination, to a cruise liner across the world, to just realise you could have fast travelled straight to that destination without taking 4 forms of transport. Jesus Christ. I wish we never stopped that Terrormorph attack and just had New Atlantis razed to the ground. Oh, is this my apartment? Yeah, boy. Oh, it's empty. Andrea, come peep this, baby. Is this an interrogation room? Oh, it's got a bug. The realtor was not lying. It's got a view. Jesus. Oh, this is good shit, this. I'm not happy that we're not in the highest building. I mean, I feel that should be reserved for me. Where we could land the spaceship on the rooftop helipad. They only gave you the bare minimum. They gave us a coffee cup and a plant. We've got a fridge. It's quite nice. Makes a squelching noise when you open the doors. That's not promising. We can decorate it. Oh, we've got to manually decorate it. Right. Manual decoration is not my forte. How do I escape? Hold to exit. If you just highlight the current mission on the main menu and hit X instead of A, you travel right to it. Jeremy. Fucking mind-blowing. So Percival's on Cydonia. Bro, I've been playing the game wrong for 40 hours. I could have just been pressing X. Jeremy again, coming in with the MVP clutch play. Cheers for that. Just press X. Amazing. It's actually a bit like the star maps, because you can press X on the star maps to jump to planets. We've got another balcony. Nice. Look, there's our ship. All the way down there. You can barely make it out. It's just a black blob, but that is our ship. Bro, they didn't even give us mirrors with reflections. That's how far. That's how far things have come in the future. You have to buy DLC for your mirrors to get reflections. Subscribe. You've got to subscribe to get reflections in your mirrors in the future. Jesus Christ. I mean, this is pretty cool if you want to decorate houses. I've got a starship, mate. Right, where do we want to jump off to? Do you know what this reminds me of, lads? Again, back with the memories. There's a game called... There's a game called... MMO Real Life. Name. It's not Second Life. Name. How would I ever find it? There's a... Wait there, I've got shit on my glasses. Hold on. There's a game I played. There's an MMO that I played for about 8 hours that did capture my imagination. Oh, I've just remembered the name. Entropia Universe. Right, there's an MMO that's been out for years called the Entropia Universe or Entropic Universe. And it was like you can spend real money on resources and you can become anything you want. But I didn't. I just walked about, and like people can buy buildings and actually put them on the land and like live there and shit, right? It's like really weird. But because a lot of the planets are uninhabited, you can get to the top of towers like this and just look over the landscape. This is what it looks like. It also reminds me of Star Wars Galaxies. Very similar, with loads of barren land. Right, we're going to jump off the top of this tower. Where's the other balcony? Where's the best balcony? This other one in here. I want to see if I can get on top. Wait there. Can we get on top of another building? Can't get on that one. I'm going over there. YOLO! We are actually going to make it. Yeah, boy. Just made it. Andrea can't. Andrea's just living it up in that new house. I'm making it straight to the ship. Space parkour. It is actually a really cool place, New Atlantis. Look, there's stuff over there. Just outside of New Atlantis. What is this? What is... Have we ever been here? Oh my god, it's a restaurant. I'm starving.
If the bartender has a mystery to feed, all of our signature dishes.
Double burger with cheese, please.
You won't find anything like them anywhere.
I've never visited this place.
We have to dress up for these things.
Dawn's Roost. I would look at where we are, but there's no local map. Chunks. Yeah, this place is pretty massive.
Shayla.
Oh, there's the... That's the residential district.
If you are free soon, could we talk?
Are you angry at me because I made some
favorite person.
questionable decisions in that last mission?
It is a relief to know that the Terrormorphs are being dealt with. I wanted to tell you that I think you made the right decision. The microbes will ensure this is not a problem for much longer.
The right decision, but you disliked it when I said it. There's no point in taking chances. It's the only way to be sure, baby.
Yes, it sounds as though the microbes will be quite effective. Although it may be taking a chance in a different way. Do you think there's a chance there could be unintended effects of using this untested microbe?
Certainly. There certainly will. If something happens, we'll deal with that too.
Well, let us hope it does not come to that. I will say, though, that I am glad you convinced them to destroy the Lazarus plant.
Good. No one can be trusted with something that has the potential to cause so much chaos.
Indeed. The United Colonies hardly has the best record in that area. Well, it is good to know that this particular threat is behind us, and you have done a service to all who live in the settled systems.
She does sound like she's hailing me from a ship. We've had this bug before, where she always sounds like she's speaking to us through an intercom. If you turn the game off and back on, it fixes it. Right, okay, let's get back. I don't actually know what we're doing now. I'm kind of just pissing about here. Right, missions. I'm probably not going to speak to Percival, he's annoyed me. Factions. Vanguard. Eliminate hostiles around Miranda. So that's just a side quest. Apply for a job at Ryujin Industries. This does sound pretty fun. While roaming the city, I heard a job advertisement for Ryujin. I should find a kiosk nearby if I want to apply for the job. Now, I'm sure we heard about that on... Oh, we've got one. I'm sure we found out about that on Neon. I might be wrong. But tell you what I'm going to do, lads. I don't think there's any point in starting a quest now, because I want to get out. I like to do a quest and go on. So let's just have some thoughts. I did enjoy that UC Vanguard quest line, but like Jeremy pointed out, there's some really long sections where it's just chatting for half an hour, doing a fetch quest, chatting for another half an hour, and it got a bit boring. I love the action. The best part of the UC Vanguard questline is the very first quest, when you go full on aliens mode and have to like get hunted by the Terrormorph. It's so good. It's so good. Right, tell you what we're going to do. Let me make a save here. Boom, boom, boom. We'll call an episode there. Off camera, I want to sort my inventory out because I know I've got 5,000 things in the inventory. We need to get rid of it. We need to sort it out. So we'll all be done with that when we come back. And I think we'll start the good news is that Ryujin kiosk seems to be here because it's not telling us to go off planet. So we can do that. So we'll start another group of factions. Another thing we could possibly do is, which I'm not sure if I'm going to, is Jamie recommended to us that we could go and see Vladimir on the Eye, and he'll give us some more locations to where we can get some powers. I mean, that's interesting, but the only issue I've got with that is I keep forgetting I've even got the powers. I hardly ever use it. Same thing happened in Skyrim. You get all these shouts and things, and I just hit things with a sword. It's more of a me problem than a game problem, but I don't know how good that's going to be. I might do it, but I'm really enjoying the faction quests. Okay, lads, hope you enjoyed the episode. See you in the next one.